Let's get to more pulverizing by destroying these guys and putting some pulverizers here. Because currently I don't think I need normal coal for anything. Except actually these guys. Damn it! Oh, they do need it, so I need to set up a way for normal coal to go to these guys and the pulverized stuff, which I'm gonna make with the pulverizers, to go into everything else. Let's see, probably some tunnel through here into somewhere over here where I can add a little bit more mash to this. One more of those here, and then I can do a tunnel over this stuff and whatnot. Alright, now we got a dedicated coal line over here, but I decided to keep these guys because they can supply the fuel as dust or normal coal, either one. That ends up coming down this pipeline here, which back here starts to be only not copper, but coal dust, thanks to the pulverizers up here for them. And then over here we have this guy fitting the carbon making furnaces, some coal, and these guys will take the rest to be pulverized into dust. And looks like a few of these have run out, so let's replace them. Looks like only two. Ah, this one at the end is done too, the rest are good. These two will make sure that the pulverizers have constant supplies, and the rest will go via this guy. I'm thinking to get more iron plates into these. I'll move the steel production somewhere else, like maybe over here, so that only the nuggets are turned into steel and the rest goes into here. Because now the steel is taking quite a lot of it. It's not going through to these. Well, actually, those aren't the problem, but these guys all the way over here. There we go. Now we got 3 furnaces over here. I decided to only do 3 instead of 4. Actually, let's get rid of these tunnels. They're not necessary anymore. They just look weird. Oh, that one was necessary. Put it back. Put it back. And then we'll just go like... Actually, let's do it over here. That way we have more room here for nugget furnaces if needed. Anyway, we got a splitter here, so half of them go into, whoops, batteries. Let's do that one so I can know when we have low power, etc. Anyway, the splitter takes half to the steel production and half over here where it combines to the other iron plate track. And then the steel plates go in this tunnel over here to the ammo production and engine production over here. We got more than half of that wooden chest filled up. These things are very slow to build though. Where's it at? There you are. 20 time units. Now let's start thinking on the batteries. And also smart inserters and electronic circuit boards. That's a new one for me. It is under here. There it is. Oh yeah, this thing had a lot of components. Circuit board, which is done by ferric chloride solution, which needs iron and hydrogen. Chloride, which needs chlorine and hydrogen. Hydrogen I can do. Chlorine, I think that's done from this thing, yeah, saltwater electrolysis, so I still don't need to go into oil stuff. Although, in the vanilla thing, these needed plastic. So maybe these needed as well via something. Phenolic board, that was from wood. Transistors, they are, yeah, those need plastic. Oh yeah, the batteries, they also need plastic bars, so maybe I should start there. Finally crack open the crude oil. Let's build a pump jack Mark II, or 2 of them, over here. And then we need a bunch of refineries. Let's do like 3, and then a bunch of those, at least 5, and then we have to wait for them to get built, and also a bunch of these are needed. It's gonna get quite complex. I should try to find a lot of room for these. Maybe over here move move the turrets further that way. And then again, I already have those turrets there, the front line. So maybe I'll just demolish these. Well, that one can actually stay there until I need to move this, which is gonna be a while. It still has 41k left. Oh man, and this is very dense. A lot of tin in there. Maybe I'll leave these two here and move them if needed. It might be a good idea to have turrets here and there in case the biters ever get past my perimeters. Then again, it doesn't seem like they're much of a threat now. It's probably because I set all their spawning and frequency and whatever things to very low, because the last time I played with like normal, or I think they were even at low, the frickin' biters, they were everywhere and constantly attacking, and frickin' nuisance. But then again, on that map I had much less water, which is a very good border around here. Let's put some turrets on this side in case they like build a nest over there, which could happen. I don't really know how it works in terms of territory or what's it called, terrain that you've already explored and whatnot, and how close it is to your base, etc. A lot of factors probably go into it on where they can appear. Still not really that many iron plates getting over here to these things. Seems like I'm just not producing enough. But if I add more of these, then these guys won't be able to handle it. Unless I build more over here, but then that's gonna be on top of the frickin' stones, which I would like to avoid. Even though I might never end up using all of this stuff here. Already got a steel chest right there, full of it. And these guys produce it on their own anyway. It seems like here we have a bottleneck over here. These guys aren't fast enough. I need the belt sorter, speaking of which I should have researched it next, but automated alerts is already halfway, so let's wait for that. This should help a little bit if I add more things here, but I've got to figure out which side to insert stuff on. So gravel is on that side, so this will be gravel along with that, and then the other two need to be candle ones for the iron ore. Where's the iron? Over here? Nope. Wait a minute, where's the iron? Irony? There you are. I was looking at my inventory, not the filter. That one needs power. So now, thanks to the splitter, it'll end up over here on the right sides of the conveyor belt. If I just combined it with one of these going that way, then it would mess it up. It would go only on the left side. Yeah, that certainly helped. Now almost nothing is coming to these guys. Well, but now it's starting to back up over here, so I would need another one of those things. Maybe I should build some over here, because eventually I'm gonna have to produce much more iron. So let's get to crushing even more. Although that also puts a strain on these guys, so I might have to add more of them and these, and it's a freaking avalanche effect. There we go, 3 more crushers over here on top of the stones. Outputting the stones here, taking stuff from this belt, and the nuggets go this way via a different colored tunnel there into these furnaces, just like from this side, and then the crushed stuff goes over here. Makes a little loop there, so it goes on the right side of this thing. And then looks like gravel is starting to whatchamacallit over here, but now the new crushers should bring on more crushed things to balance out the gravel. That is it. I have had it with this motherfucking darkness and this motherfucking planet. Let's place some lights down so I don't have to use my flashlight. And then again, you can't even turn it on. I'm not technically using it because it just goes on automatically when it gets dark. Booyah! Automated alert system researched. So next up, the belt sorter, the epic sorter. It'll replace pretty much all of these. Whatchamacallits here. Right, so let's build a alert sensor somewhere so it'll alert me of low power and stuff. Doesn't really matter where you put it as long as it's on the power grid. So now we got lights all around and whatnot, so let's start pumping this stuff. Finally, I've got all the refineries, etc. built. Probably somewhere around here. It needs a lot of space. Well, not that much, but quite a lot. So let's try. That's not a refinery. That's a refinery. Put them somewhere like. Actually, let's put them closer to the water because once I get advanced oil refining, I need water for them. Maybe like here, something like that. And then a whole lot of pipes needed. Boom! That was quick because I only needed size pack ones. Next up, electrolysis 3. I don't need that. Automation 3, electronics assembly machine. That could be useful. Explosive. Let's do that one. Looks like I can't use these pumps yet because they require electric engines, which I do not have yet. So hopefully I don't need, but I can do non-return valves and overflow valves. But well, non-return valves I could use. Overflow valves I usually use like where is it, over here in the electrolyzer. Make it vent the stuff only when there's too much of it. Like if you add an overflow valve here before the venting thing, then it'll only vent stuff once this thing is at 80% full, which is pretty much immediately because I don't have any storage or anything in there. So let's take it out for now, put it back. And get the plumbing over here. And there we go. Now we got the pumps hooked up with pipes to over here. Where all each thing has a separate tank for it. And for those, I could add some non-return valves here, like that, I guess. Maybe that'll speed it up a little bit. And then we get heavy oil. And light oil and hydrogen, what was it, gas or chlorine or something. Petroleum, that's what it is, of course, it's the petroleum industry. So then I should set up some more of these for these products. And then get them into the chemical plants to do various things. Boom, explosives, literally. Boomed into my repertoire. Next up, do a lot of options here. Turrets 2, electricity, energy accumulators, so many things. I guess I could do the railway finally. And there we go, now it's all sorted. Light oil goes into this tank, heavy oil into that one, and petroleum into this one. And what was the ratio of it? 3, 3, and 4. Or 4, 3, 3. These are part of the GDIW mod. I think it's called Gosh Darn It Water or something like that. To allow different variations of these outflow pipes here. Made it a little bit easier to combine things. And once you get the advanced stuff, advanced oil cracking, or what was it called, oil processing, then there's even more alternatives because you have the water inflow pipe at the bottom as well. I was looking at the names of these things because they also get names. Apparently the refinery is not the chemical plants, but this one stuck, what's that word, popped up or popped out of the 3 because Antikallia is a Finnish name. Kallia means like a a massive rock formation thing. A lot of Finland's bedrock is made from kallio, like stone stuff. Interesting. Anyway, now I got these chemical plants here. I haven't connected them yet, but this one will turn the light oil into solid fuel, because that's the only thing I can do with light oil currently. You can also make solid fuel out of petroleum gas or heavy oil, but this one is the best because you only need one piece. All of them have a fuel value of 25 megajoules, while coal was like 8 on that and 2 on that, and wood is 4. Oops, see, we got the railway done, so next up I guess I could try some sniper turrets. They sound interesting. So anyway, then this one does lubricant from the heavy oil. Also the only use for heavy oil currently. There are these other recipes, but none of them use oil except these. Petroleum gas is used by them. And then finally over here we got plastic from petroleum. So now let's hook these up and also make a tank for the lubricant, and I guess a chest or something for the solid fuel, which I'll eventually probably enter into some furnaces or something. Then again, I still have plenty of coal over here, no shortage of that. Boom, that was quick. Sniper turrets 1 done, 1 and done. Aluminum processing, gold processing, titanium, tungsten, a lot of things. Lead processing. That's, wait a minute, I'm already doing lead stuff. How is this, what? I already got lead plates over yonder. Those blue things down there made from lead ore. Is that like an advanced version of it? Lead oxide. Lead plate. It generates 2 lead plates. Well, let's start researching it just to see what it's like compared to the current lead processing over here, which is let's see, under Bob's stuff. It's like straight 1-to-1. So why would I need an alternate thing unless I can make like 2 lead whatchamacallits out of 1 ore? Let's have a look at that thing again. Well, you can get oxygen out of it. Actually, you need oxygen to generate lead oxide, and whatever the other thing is, I think it has something to do with the acid things over there, which I keep forgetting what it's called. And then this one would use 2 lead oxide and 1 carbon to generate 2 lead plates. Still doesn't sound better than this one. And then we have advanced lead. Well, that one sounds better because you get 8.5 of the lead plates, but you need nickel plates. That could actually be done here because I have plenty of nickel in there. But what is that other product? Maybe it's silver, like a byproduct. Well, we'll find that out eventually. Now back to over here, connecting the dots with all these pipes. And right now we got lubricant going in there for later use, and solid fuel over here. Then we gotta get coal into this thing, which means getting this built over there, all the way over there. Or do a bunch of pipes to get this somewhere closer, but there's not much space around there. Boom, now we're getting technology super quickly. What up next? There's so many smart warehouses, maybe, I don't know. Gates, that's quite expensive. Turret 2, I can't choose. Advanced oil processing, but of course, yes, that is a good one to have. I thought there were more steps between here and me getting it, but apparently not. Let's see, I guess I could just go under those fuckers right here. Yep, that doesn't reach. There we go. Keep it straight all the way to over there.